welcome to the Funky Allotment. It is Saturday the 11th of July and finally the sun's returned to the northwest of England, but will it last? So I think it's a welcome change. We've had lots of rain and wind and probably every other weather but sun in the past few weeks, so this is really nice. It's nice to feel the sun on my skin. I'm sure all the plants feel the same way. So today's plans are not necessarily going to go to plan because I'm going to have some visitors today at the allotment, which is the first time I've had visitors since March, probably beginning of March maybe. I have twin nephews who are keen gardeners and they love this place probably just as much as what I do, and obviously they've not been able to come down due to the lockdown, but they're allowed to come down today, so I'm really excited. They're going to see so much difference and change. I think last time they came the greenhouse wasn't complete, there was nothing growing in there, or anywhere else for that matter. So yeah, there's been quite a lot of development I think as well, kind of the design and building of the archway for example, and probably loads of other things as well that I've just forgotten about. So that's going to be quite nice. I'm looking forward to them coming down today. So really my plans today are to give them a nice tour, encourage them to get involved, maybe do some planting. I'm going to unearth the rest of the red dukes because I need the space. I know I said previously that I was going to just kind of harvest what I needed, but I need the space. I need to put the squashes and pumpkins somewhere because they're becoming root bound in the pots that they're currently in. So that's one job. I managed to earth up some of my onions yesterday. Again, out of impatience because I need red onions at home and I begrudge buying them in the shops when I've got them going here. So yeah, I'll show you them later as well. They're just drying in the sun before I kind of hang them in the greenhouse so they can dry out a bit further. The squirrels have continued to cause nothing but issues. Where's my lid gone? So obviously I'm trying to squirrel proof things so I can just keep a little bit of bird food down here, saves me carrying it down every time I make a trip to the allotment. So I put some seed in one of those Tupperware pots with a clip-on lid, which I find quite hard to open myself, so I thought a squirrel's going to really struggle to open a pot. I don't know why I underestimate the squirrels anymore. I think they're capable of anything. So when I came down yesterday, the pot was no longer in the shed and I thought they'd just taken off into the woodland and that I'd have to go hunting for it, but it was on the boundary fence with the lid off, seed gone obviously. I bring all kind of the bread that we don't eat from home as well, and I keep it at the allotment to feed the birds and things. And we've got a pond on the allotment site, and we've got some moor hens that have had some young, so we feed them occasionally as well. I've come down today and there's an empty bread bag. It's still sat down there. I've not picked it up because I'm annoyed. But yeah, you've got to laugh. So yeah, pesky squirrels. I'll also show you my sunflowers when I do a bit of a tour later as well. I thought my sunflowers were coming on really well. Lawrence and I are having a bit of a competition. He's still winning, unfortunately. He's here today. He's just waved, not that you can see him. You're not going to come say hello? Or shout hello? Hiya! There you go. That's proof that he's here. Yeah, so I thought my sunflowers were quite impressive. Oh my god, they're really not compared to me next door but to neighbour. His sunflowers are about 12 foot. What sort of seeds were they? Like mutant sunflower seeds, 12 foot, not even flowered yet. Incredible. So I aspire to that in the coming years. So yeah, I'll just show you them. My corn, my largest corn plant has got some corn growing, little fairy things, so that's really exciting. I need to give them some feed. It's the first time I've ever grown sweet corn, and I know they're really difficult to germinate, so I'm just really impressed. and it's probably the one and only thing that has not had any wood pigeon damage or slug damage, so I'm quite fortunate. I'm really excited, and we eat an awful lot of sweet corn at home, so yeah, pleased about that. So yeah, I think the project that I mentioned last week around building the hen run and mending the current coop that I've got, the work's going to be started this weekend. I'm hoping, maybe not today because obviously we've got visitors coming, but yeah, somebody's got some hens that they want to rehome, so I've literally got hens waiting to move in, so I need to provide them with a lovely home, don't I? So I'm going to get cracking with that either later today or tomorrow. So yeah, and we removed the bird box where it was the blue tits were nesting in spring, so it usually sits on my shed behind me, so I want to kind of look after it, so I'm going to leave it in the shed over winter and then put it back out. I might put it somewhere different because I think there was too much daytime sunshine on it, which isn't good for the babies, but they survived. And this was the nest. Oh, look at that tiny little thing. It's like a little bowl. It's lovely. So yeah, I'm just keeping that to show my nephews. I just think it's lovely. So yeah. So I think they come back, the young, they definitely come back and feed, hence why I keep trying to feed them, but obviously feeding the squirrels as well, but hey ho. And I think that's it. Oh no, there's a fly. There's a fly in my cup of tea. Hey? So yeah. So I'll just give you a really quick kind of tour. Obviously I'm not going to cover everything. You must be getting a bit bored of seeing the same things week in, week out. I just wanted to show you a few interesting things. First thing is my Daihlia Figaro, and I've got two that I started from seed, so I'm really, really proud of this, because I love dahlias. Because I mean, look at the detail on that. Oh, it's just magnificent. I love it. I just love how green the leaves are. That's just beautiful. Beautiful thing. So yeah, I'm really, really proud that I've managed to grow them from seed. And I've got a couple of the same variety, but the flowers are very different. But yeah, I need to remember to take these in winter because they don't like winter and they can kill them off. So yeah, I need to remember to do that. What else did I want to show you today? Oh, the corn. So yeah. Oh, and my rhubarb. I thought my rhubarb would add it, but I chucked some horse manure on there that I think is on one of my earlier videos, and it likes it, clearly. It likes it a lot. I've been popping a couple of pumpkins or some form of squash in there anyway as well. So my sweet corn. Ignore the weeds. I did weed this a couple of weeks ago. They just come back, don't they? Stronger and fitter. I wish the slugs would spend more time eating the weeds than my vegetables, but yeah. Look at that with its wig. Its funky wig. Its hairstyle looks like mine at the minute. I need to go to the hairdressers, but that's another story for another day. So yeah, sweet corn are doing really well. Semi squash, pumpkin, bed. See, some of these are pot bound and they're not looking too good. The leaves are yellowing, and so yeah, hence why I need to take up all of the red dukes. I need to sort out this bed, so I'm going to move these hula hoop frames over here, over to the brassicas, which are struggling under there. And I'm not looking forward to whipping the net off because I can see slug damage. I think I've mentioned it to you before. I'm against using slug pellets. Hence this. I wish the flipping frogs would spend more time eating the slugs than bathing. Okay, what else? Okay. This is my timber for my hen run, which I'm excited about. What was the thing? Oh yeah, I presume these are raspberry canes. They weren't here yesterday, but somebody has very kindly left them for me. That somebody is bound to be Keith, bless him. I think this is quite a clay-based soil. Another project that we're going to be doing soon is a clay oven for like pizzas and other oven-based items like baked potatoes and stuff for winter, which is another exciting thing. So yeah, what else? Oh, I love these poppies. These California poppies. Look at the colour of that. Standing in the sun, so it's not getting it. There we go. No. They are so pretty. Gone crazy. You see, I do this. I scatter seeds and then I'm surprised by what comes up. It's lovely. Oh yeah, the onions. So I've just pulled up some that flopped over because some of the plot holders are suffering. Their onions are suffering with grey mould. So I thought I'd just take some up just in case. And they're doing all right. Oh, my first time growing white onions. I grew red onions last year, but they weren't very good. But these are pretty substantial. Something else I eat a lot of, onions. That's, I think, an integral thing about the allotments. If you're going to get an allotment, choose to grow things that you ordinarily would buy. Choose to grow things that you eat a lot of, because that's the whole point. So yeah. So yeah, once those roots are a bit drier from the sunshine, I will hang them in the greenhouse. I just want them to get some sun first. So yeah, and then we've got some of the red, a little bit smaller. Red's my favourite. I love a red onion. So I'm going to sniff it. Oh, onion smell. My breath must permanently stink because I love onion and garlic. Okay, what next? Oh, my sunflowers, yeah. So I just back up without falling over. Lawrence, I think my sunflower's beating yours. Yes, it is. It is. So this one's Lawrence's. What do you think? So that one's Lawrence's. And that one's mine. Which is taller? I think it's mine. So yeah, I'm trying to grow the sunflowers all around the archway. Obviously some have done much better than others, but clearly no 12-footers. Like, you can just see Chris's over there. Can you see them? There. That's how flipping tall they are. You can see them from... Oh, I'm so jealous. Allotment jealousy. It's not good. Right, I'm backing up without falling over. I think that was all I was going to show you, to be honest. I'm not going to stare at the pond again because I do that every time I film. Oh yeah, I just wanted to show you. So these, yeah, they're a different colour, aren't they? So these are the other dahlias. And I've just spotted me lupin. My first attempt at growing lupins from seed. And look at them bad boys. I love lupins so much, and the bees do. The bees will be so thankful. So yeah, that's a different one. There we go. Different colour. Again from seed. I'm going to do that more, you know. I think I've mentioned it in the previous video that this year I made the decision to not buy any plants, but do everything from seed, which I've done. And I think it's worked, and I think I'm going to do it again in the future. There's probably I've got a journal at home of everything that I've planted in terms of seeds, so I need to go through it and reflect what hasn't come up because I can't remember. So yeah, I need to deadhead this desperately. The busy lizzies just don't seem too happy in there. But yeah, I need to deadhead all the nasturtiums. Oh, look at this. This is like, is it pineapple something this was called? I can't recall. Oh, and look, I've got a feather growing. Oh, look at that. It's probably off the rainbow effect. I wonder if it's off a magpie. So yeah, it's looking very green. Indeed. Look at those carrots, they're doing alright. I'm happy.